to game number 1 here of our semifinals. Again, we have reached the upper echelons of the tournament, top 4. We have our top 4 players. We have Hero, Trap, Oliveira, and Creator, and we're here to find out which of these players is going to be the first to make it to the grand finals. As spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Amygdala, we have the Chinese Terran player, the blue Terran representing Weibo Gaming, WBG. It is Oliveira. The last non-Protoss player in the tournament. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the first of many, the red Protoss. It is Creator. Here we go. We have our TvP. And again, we haven't really been able to cast too much of Creator recently. Creator, he has been a little bit less active. He's been taking some time off. Did travel, of course, to France for a time. Has been going to Japan as well. Just taking some time off here and there and enjoying himself during the off season of EPT. But now he is back. He is raring to go. And to make it to the semifinals is already a strong feat here for Creator. But can he go further? Can he go further? Can he make the PvP finals a reality? Can he surpass Oliveira? Oliveira, on the flip side, we haven't been able to cast him much, but he has been active. He has been very active in show matches, in these online tournaments. We just haven't been able to cast him much, unfortunately. But is a very active player, and has been looking very impressive. But now, double gas. Double gas opener out of Oliveira, going for a faster factory into a delayed CC. So a very safe opener out of Oliveira. Very safe. As that factory now on the way. We'll see where Creator takes us. Now, earlier we did cast a lot of TVPs with Hero, and Hero did go for a lot of Stargate openers into Phoenixes, which is very out of fashion nowadays. I was very shocked to see that, very surprised, maybe a better way of putting it. I don't expect Creator to embrace Stargate play too much. I'm expecting Twilight Council to blink, but we'll see. Meanwhile, oh my god, that is 2 more. One base all in. What is happening? You don't often see this, but Oliveira, he goes for a double gas opener, racks into factory into 2 more Raxes. Hot Mono, is that you? I mean, I know that Oliveira's playing on his mobile internet, true, so he might just not want to extend this series, and we might just see all in after all in after all in. So bold move out of Oliveira. We'll see if he can piece it all together here. Again, he's tethering together his 5G internet to pull off this one base all in. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it pays off. Meanwhile, Twilight Council for Creator into Blink, I would imagine. Yep, Blink is on the way. Standard opener here from our Protoss player. Meanwhile, Oliveira, he is building up. Tank production has begun. Stim is on the way, and we're going to be hitting a timing with Stim, and I would imagine 2 tanks, maybe 3, but I would imagine at least 2 tanks from Oliveira. Creator, he will scout, he will check, he will confirm nothing, as he does not get eyes in the main. For all Creator knows, it could be factory, and it could be a CC following the factory on the high ground. Like high ground CCs are not uncommon, so that is still a possibility here. Creator, 2 more gates. I do like this. We have a 2-gate setup, 3 in total. That's going to be a very safe opener here by Creator. 3 gates into a robo before expansion, before 3rd. Ooh, but Oliveira, he does find 1 adept. Nice pickup. 1 adept goes down. Here we go. Oliveira will pull the trigger. Here we go. Stim is finishing up. Combat shields on the way as well. It's all or nothing for Oliveira. He's sending it back. Let's go. Sending it. Probe gets caught out. The army, I believe, has yet to be revealed. I don't think Creator is fully aware of the all-in until now. The boys have been pulled, and the all-in has been scattered. Now he knows shield batteries. Shield batteries are on the way. In a panic, he has 1 shield battery ready, and again, the Creator, he had no idea what was happening until now. Tanks are sieging. The longer this goes on, the better it is for Creator. And can he get within range of that pylon? Gateway's under fire. Tank moving in. Time is of the essence. That is Nartosis Pylon. It's under fire. Pylon's under fire. Backup pylons on the way to keep that robot powered. Gateways full. Gateways do go down. Tanks moving forward. Stutter stepping in. Ooh, deep power to the shield batteries. Boys are being pulled. There's one shield battery left. Stalkers, they're coming from behind. They're coming for the surround. And it looks like Creator, he will shut down the tanks. The tanks go down. The Marines as well. Bunker finishes. There's one tank left. There's one tank left over. Oh my god, every probe is going to fall. And the Immortal trades with the tank. Tank goes down. And it looks like Creator holds. Yeah, Creator, he holds on. Creator, he's still up in probes. He has an Immortal. Has 3 shield batteries. He should be fine. GG gets called. And Creator takes game number 1. Whew. GG. The hell just happened? GG, well played. Creator does take a lead in the series, and again, as a reminder, Oliveira is playing on his mobile internet. His main internet did go down, and as a result, we might just see purely all-ins. It's that might just be happening. We'll see. It's my bad. It's my bad. Did forget to record. So I will most likely have to re-record a lot of these matches, but it's all good. It's all good. We are now getting into our next game, into game number 2, and spawning in the top left-hand corner of Abyssal Reef, we have the Chinese Terran player, the red Terran representing Weibo Gaming, down in the series. We'll see if we can bounce back. We'll see if he goes for an expansion this time. It is Oliveira. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Protoss player, the Blue Protoss representing himself, currently teamless, but up in the series, it is Creator. Here we go. So we will settle in. As it is going to be double gas. Double gas once again out of Oliveira. Once again is going to be going for a faster factory. And we can see Creator is scouting. I don't blame him. He is scouting for proxy. Making sure that nothing crazy is going on. But again, I would not be surprised if Oliveira does go for another one base all in. But for now, just racks into factory here. Delayed CC already. Is it delayed or is it non-existent? Is this just an aggressive opener or an all-in? We're here to find out. We are going to be here to find out. There we go. Factory gets placed. And what comes next? We can see Creator is also, he's very paranoid. I don't blame him. He is scouting here on the right-hand side as well. Creator, he's looking for any proxy. Trying to confirm what the hell's going on. He's attempting to confirm. And back at home, Oliveira, he's expanding. Okay, we have confirmation. Oliveira, he does expand. Going for the natural. Going for the CC on location, and Creator confirms. Now, is this a fake expand? Is this where the conspiracy begins? Is this a fake expansion? Is Oliveira really, in fact, going for a hidden all-in? For now, dips in. Attempts to threaten the economy. Again, like, I don't know, like, what his game is looking like here. He's going for Reactor Reaper. Okay. Reactor Reaper Hellion. Probe goes down. Very aggressive. The goal here with this build is going to be to get into a mineral line and to wreak havoc to get probe kills. He is looking to get some economic damage done. Creator across the map, going for a Twilight Council. Going for a Twilight Council opener. Here we go. So Oliveira, he does move out. Stargate follow-up leads us to believe that he's going for a Widowmine drop. So this looks like a normal game so far. Looks pretty standard. Outside of course, the aggressive start with Reaper Hellion. That F say shade back home. Oliveira ready for a dive. And can he get in? Ah, there's plenty to defend. And Creator, he will defend. He will shut this down. Forces back the Reapers. And he holds. Creator is going to be holding on. He's going to hold. He's going to defend. So far, so good. Oliveira trying to be active. Rotating around. Once again, those SimCities in favor of Creator. He throws down another gateway. Looking solid so far. So far, so good. Likewise, Creator setting up. Going for the third. And Oliveira can still turn this into a 2-base all-in, is the thing. Like, he's getting into a 3-rack setup. Everything's looking normal for the time being. Did open up Raven as well. But no other add-ons on that starport yet. Prioritizing tank production, getting into more bio. My eyes are still very much so on Oliveira here. Back at home, Creator playing very safe, going into a third expansion, into a bay, followed by the Robo, or Robo into the bay. Creator being very safe, very secure. Oliveira did open up with a single eBay into just +1. Like, if I was casting on Mono, I'd be like, yeah, 2-base all in. But we'll see what Oliveira does go for here instead. As he's gearing up. Getting into reactors. Looking to reinforce. Creator just trying to contain his opponent. Fans out his army. He gets eyes on both attack paths. Make sure he has eyes on any kind of move out here from Oliveira. Oh, Raven is looking for the Observer. Does find it. Finds the Observer. Thinks about going for it. Doesn't quite commit. Oh, Reaper goes down. Now, I'll be honest, with this reactored factory and reactored starport, it feels like a 2-base all-in. Here we go, the army moves out, and do we pull the boys? Does Oliveira commit here? Does he pull the boys? For now, he's going to be forced back. Is delayed. 2 Marines go down. Once again, it's stuck at home. The longer this goes on, the better it is for Creator. Extend the Lance is almost done. Colossus are coming. And yeah, the boys are pulled. It is a 2-base all-in. Again, like, if this was home, I would have been more sure about it. But yep, Oliveira, he commits. It's all or nothing here for the Terran. Either he ends the game. I mean, either he kills Creator or he dies trying. The game will soon end. Creator, meanwhile, he's got 2 Colossus. He spots the army. He's coming in. Colossus looking a bit exposed. Steps in. Dusts him in. Colossus takes some hits. They do survive. And the army goes straight for the natural. And Creator, he's out of position. And the army know where he needs to be. Rogue gets depowered. And Oliveira, has he done it? Pushes into the natural. Came to the production. Boys are being pulled. Colossus coming in. And pushing into a concave. The army is overstimmed. Oh, it's still so close. Colossus taking a lot of damage. And Oliveira, he does take control of the natural. And from here, he can push into the main. Can push into the main base. Slowly moving forward. Stimming in. Still heavily overstimmed. Colossus, they take some massive mine connections. It looks like, hey, Oliveira, has he done it? I think he has. GG gets called. Oliveira, he pulls up the 2-base all-in. Ties up the series 1-1. GG. GG, well played. Does tie up the series. And we're going to game 3. We're going to the ace match. Let's go. We're going to the ace match. And again, I'll say it again. We do expect Oliveira to all in every game. Just because he's, you know, working with mobile internet. He most likely does not want a macro game. Especially if he's lagging, right? Like, if the connection is unstable, if he's lagging, then, yeah, this is what we expect from Oliveira. Like, if it wasn't for that, I would expect longer game states, right? You know, 2 to 3-way play, the mid game, the late game even. Oliveira, he's an amazing player, but he's kind of, it does feel like he's kind of forced to play this way. If he wants to win. So, understandable. Very much so understandable. And I'm curious what our next map is going to be here from Creator. Where are we dropping? Where are we dropping? We did lag out of the ace match of Oliveira and Creator. Once again, though, I recommend the VODs. Fun fact, something about Oliveira here. And I probably have to message Wardy, because I think Wardy's going to do like a replay cast in a couple of days. So I should let him know. For those who were not here last night, big shout out to Oliveira. Big shout out to Oliveira, because Oliveira, he lost his internet. He did not have internet here tonight. He had it for the first couple of rounds. I think it went down around the quarterfinals. I mean, around the quarterfinals, it did go down. Around quarterfinals and semifinals, did go down. And Oliveira, he is playing with his 5Gs, papi. Let's go. He's playing on his phone internet. And he was crazy in this series. And it makes sense. So Oliveira, he was transparent. He let us know that like he's playing on his internet, he's playing on his data. He doesn't have a lot of data to work with either. So he wanted the series to be quick, and he was also lagging. He was also lagging in these games. I do recommend checking out game 1 and game 2 of this series. Oliveira all-ined every game. Every game he all-ined. And it makes sense as well, because he's lagging on phone internet and he's trying to play in the tournament. It's less than ideal. I imagine he's trying to avoid macro games, so he all-in the hell out of Creator in game 1 and game 2. You can see mixed success. Mixed success as we're going into the ace match here, and we'll see how this story ends. We were, again, casting this live last night, but we lagged out of the game. Kind of lagged out. The stream was fine, just BattleNet kicked us out. I don't know what happened. It was weird. But just BNet kicked us from the game, and it's like, oh, okay. I guess we missed out on the ace match. So we're catching up here and now. And again, the goal here is to edit it together with the previous cast and upload it to YouTube. Is the plan. Here we go. Oh, I know. But yeah, this is gonna be our final game here of the night. Before we get ready for our next cast. For those that are curious, another reason why I can't spend too much time going over every single replay is because we're going live in 1 hour with Sparkling Tuna Cup. We're going live in 1 hour with our next cast, with our next tournament. That is another open cup, open to all regions, all shapes, all sizes. So we got you covered in, again, 1 hour with another tournament. So I don't have much time, Bobby. I don't have much time. But here we go. We're jumping into Neon Violet Square. Let's go. Let us go. And spawning at the top left-hand corner of Neon Violet Square, we have the Chinese Terran player, the red Terran, playing on his phone internet. Let's go. For Weibo Gaming, WBG, it is Oliveira. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, representing himself, currently teamless. Did recently leave Flagless International, but deserving to be on a team. It is a Creator. Sparkling Protoss, true. You're not wrong, you're not wrong. Sparkling Protoss Cup. If you want some more PvPs, yo, we got you with the Sparkling Protoss Cup. Aye. But here we are in a PvT, and again, both in game 1 and game 2, Oliveira did go for, I want to say in game 1, he went for a 1 base all-in, and in game 2, went for a 2 base all-in. Game 3, 3 base all-in? We're here to find out. Also, I'm pretty sure you're going to see me lag out of this game. You'll see the moment when that happened. As we are going to be settling into the ace match here. Now, what I will say, Oliveira, again, he's been doing nothing but all-ins, and it makes sense. because he's lagging out and it's less than ideal. But we're loading into Neon Violet Square. And on this map, it's a very large map, long rush distance by ground. I don't really favor aggressive play on this map. We did see aggressive play at a Cure earlier today. If you missed out, check out the VODs. We did cast Cure versus Mana, and Cure was an animal on this map. It was just non-stop aggression at a Cure, and eventually did overwhelm Mana. But I do recommend it, and yeah, we'll see if Oliveira is gonna try and kind of take that approach as well. We'll see. We shall see. As for now, economic opener. Single gas, racks expand out of Oliveira. Meanwhile, Creator back at home going for a gate cyber expand standard opener here out of Creator. Oliveira, he's forced to throw down the CC off center, so a bit of an inefficient start here, but it's still economic nonetheless for Oliveira. Still economic. BC? I don't know about that one, mate. Calm down. We're not casting Gumiho. Otherwise, sure. I mean, I think we have seen Oliveira rush BC before. Yeah, that was me. Yeah. So what they're talking about there was me lagging out. That was. Shout out to Maddox. Maddox, for those who do not know, Maddox, he is the Korean observer. I should say, I mean, he's of course the main translator for a lot of big offline events, but he's observing for the Korean stream. So big shout out to Maddox. He's observing for the Korean stream. Oh my god, his Creator is going for a proxy. Wait. Twilight Council opener. Proxy Dark Shrine? Are we going into DTs? Creator, calm down. The pylon has been placed. Twilight Council is about to finish, and with that, do we go for that Dark Shrine? Meanwhile, Oliveira back at home going into his 1-1-1. Reaper goes down. Nice pick off. There it is. Dark Shrine is on the way. Now, this is a very unique build. We rarely see this. We see it every now and then, I should say. It's very committed here, as you can imagine, because you're delaying Blink. You're delaying Blink, you're delaying any kind of like map control or any kind of support for your main army. So bold move by Creator to rush into DTs like this. If Oliveira scans at the if he mules at the wrong moment, this can pop off. As you can imagine, there are 2 orbitals, so scans are going to be available only if Oliveira doesn't mule. So it's a big gamble. it's a big gamble to rush into DTs against Terran. We'll see if it pays off. We'll see if it does pay off as Oliveira does move out across the map, going for his drop. Does boost. Does boost across the map. Meanwhile, Oliveira just being secure at home, getting into a safety widow mine. Second racks, getting into a 2-1-1 setup, soon to be a 3-1-1, I would imagine. Job is getting in. There is 1 Stalker to defend. But not much else. Okay, we have 1 Stalker at the natural, 1 Adept as well. Dark Shrine is finishing. Creator does respond. No shield battery in the main. Probes are going to be going down. 1 probe so far. Matcher going off, gets the second probe. Gets the Adept, and from here, Creator holds. Creator, he does hold on. Going into Glaives? Is this just for show? DTs are morphed in, and here we go. The first DTs are waddling in. Just 1 though, just 1 Dark Templar. Ooh, I wish it was 2. Just 1 DT towards natural. Raven is already out. He gets 1, he gets 3 SCVs. Getting up to 4. And 4 SCVs for 1 DT. Not the best trade for Creator. We have the Raven, and I mean, this is also why DT openers can be lackluster. I mean, it is not uncommon for a Terran player to open up Raven like this. So Oliveira, he's safe, he's secure. Oliveira able to get some probes across the map, able to secure himself back at home. Glaives here means this should be a 2-base all-in. Glaives does not scale well into a longer game from the side of Creator, so this should be very committed, very aggressive. Do you have a couple of Archons morphing in Creator? He does take a 3rd. But again, the Glaives is a wild one. How many gates are we on? Just 2 for now. 1 proxied, 1 at home. Okay, there we go. Wait, was Glaives an accident? Because again, I was really perplexed by Glaives to begin with, and now he cancels. Oh, it might have been a misclick there, especially if Creator wants to go into the mid game. So Blink is very delayed. So really late Blink here from Creator. Ideally, it would be done by the time the army moves out across the map, and here comes Oliveira. Does move out. He's got the tanks in the medevac. Creator, he's got 2 Archons. He has an Immortal. Shield batteries on the way. But he's going to have vanilla Stalkers. Oof. Aye. Army gets spotted. First Hellion goes down. No disable. Archons, they drop in. Nice surround here by Creator. But here come the Auto Turrets. The Auto Turrets, they hold their own. They shut down the army. Tanks are pushing forward. And they're getting within range of the Pylon. Pylon goes down. Are they within range of the Robo? Barely not. No, the Immortal! The Immortal rallies in. The Immortal does go down. And now the Robo's under fire. A couple more seconds, it will fall. Tanks, oh, they punish it so hard. Archon falls as well. Boys are being pulled into the Marines. And the Marines, they focus on the Immortal. And from here, Oliveira snowballing out of control. I think he killed his own Raven. Did I? I think that just happened. But it's fine. He doesn't need the Raven. It's fine, Bobby. It's fine. It's a show of strength. Screw the Raven. As the Archon comes in from behind, not bad. Takes down the tank. Tank goes down. Liberator the siege. Oof. And it looks like Oliveira, he still has too much. He's still snowballing out of control again. Creator was not ready for this. Blink is still not done. And it should have been done by now. Aye. So a rough defense here by Creator. He will clean up the tank. He will hold. He survives. But at what cost? He lost, what was it, 3 Immortals. Lost 2 Archons. The Robo. We can even see here 17 probes. And Oliveira, he has a massive economic advantage. Going for his own third TC. Creator, he can at least try to punish and shave off some of these reinforcements. He can chase down some of the Marines. Marines are going down. Oh. Mine just going up. But we made it out. Good control here by Creator. I mean, when he has Blink, he can control well. But he didn't need it. Coming in from both sides. So far losing 1 Stalker. Same time, Liberator across the map. Creator focusing here on his attack, on his assault. Stim is done. Combat shields as well. Sorry, concussive shell, I should say. And Oliveira can chase us down. Oof. Catching out the Stalkers. Nice target firing. Creator, he focused on the Marauders. Very nicely done. And Creator is microing his heart out. Oh. Baiting out the Winter Mines. Focusing on Marauders. Trading as efficiently as possible. But he still needs more. Bleeding out a Stalker. 2 Stalkers go down. Oh. Mine just going up as well. This time they connect. And again, these are losses that Creator, he cannot afford. Oh my god, brutal losses. GG, and Oliveira, he will punish. He will take the series 2-1, advancing on. Advancing on to the next round. GG. Oh my god. Again, this time it was Creator. This time it was Creator being the aggressor. This time it wasn't Oliveira going for the all-in. Still was very aggressive, don't get me wrong. He still did move out on 2 bases. Well, that was after the failed DT harassment. After the failed DT aggression from Creator. Again, it is really, really risky going for DTs like that, just because we spoke about the potential for scans, true, but also the potential for a Raven opener, which again is not unheard of in TvP. So the gamble was real from Creator, didn't pay off in the end, and it was really unfortunate as well that I think Glaives was a mistake. I think Glaives was a bit of a misclick there, just because, again, as I was saying at the time, Glaives usually means an all-in, but Creator was only on 2 gateways. He was only on 2 gates, so it didn't make sense for him to be working towards an all-in. So we saw the eventual cancel of Glaives and the start of Blink, and I think that was the original plan. So yeah, just a rough moment there for Creator. It meant that he had no Blink in the defense, and we saw how much damage Oliveira did. Did snowball out of control with that push at the natural. And with that, Oliveira takes the series. Oliveira did take the series 2-1. And again, if you want to tune into Game 1 and Game 2, I do recommend it. It was very chaotic, very aggressive. Oliveira, he all-in every game. And I do recommend the VODs. They're on Chijik, and they're going to be on YouTube in a couple of days. Again, I apologize. I was working on the YouTube VODs this morning, but you know, I did have to add these games to those VODs as well. So that's why I've gone live here tonight with all these matches. And a lot of really fun matches as well. I mean, we got to experience Rogue versus Hon Mono, Cure versus Beyond, Mana versus Cure, and a couple of these individual matches as well, to kind of close out and to round off the broadcast for OlimoLeague. For those who are unaware, again, OlimoLeague is an event that we cast on a weekly basis. It is sponsored by a different platform than Twitch, so that is why it is not streamed live on Twitch. It is why we can only replay cast on Twitch instead. So we did have the live cast last night on Chijik, so if you're interested, you can follow us there. What I will say though is that if you're from the Americas or if you're from Europe, then you will need a VPN to watch it, because the routing is very poor and there's a lot of latency. So you get a lot of buffering if you're watching, depending on where you are in the world. If you're in Oceania, like Australia, New Zealand, Southeast Asia as well, then it's better. Then it typically doesn't really lag too much and you can watch it without too much issue. But if you're in other parts of the world, then it can be a bit of a problem. So I do apologize for that, but I think it's well, what can we do? What can we do? But that's also why I think Wardy does like the next like 24 hours later after we cast it live, we hand over the replays, and I think Wardy does like a replay cast on Twitch. So I think he usually does that. I think he hasn't done it this week because he was traveling because of Home Story Cup, but he might, you know, dive into that at some point throughout the week or maybe next week. Likewise, I think we also, I think Crank hands off the replays to, I think Pig and Loco. I think they also get OlimoLeague replays, and they don't stream their casts, but they just upload to YouTube. They're the YouTubers, Pappy, the YouTubers. So yeah, that's how it's all set up and how it's all spread out. I have been tempted to like have a proper replay cast of OlimoLeague, but the weird thing about it is that like we're already casting it live, so it feels weird to like recast the match that you've already casted. Like, and on top of that, we have no room in our schedule. Like, speaking of having no room in the schedule, well, we have another cast in an hour. In 43 minutes? 43 minutes time, we're going to be live here with Sparkling Tuna Cup, so I have to go get ready. I have to set up all the overlays, set up all the scenes, and then after that, I have to render and edit all these VODs that we just casted, so it's a lot of work to do. a lot of work to do, Pappy, a lot of work to do. But the VODs of OlimoLeague should be available on YouTube in a couple of days. Should be available in a couple of days. I'll do my best to get it up and running as quickly as possible. I just, you know, can't really work on them while I'm casting, and we're going to be casting Sparkling Tuna Cup, so that does take up a lot of time. Does take up a lot of time. Also, it doesn't help that here in Australia the upload speed is not amazing. So to upload one series, it takes like 2 to 3 hours. Like unironically, like it takes a long time to upload. So usually, usually I try to like, you know, go to bed and leave like a VOD uploading while I go to bed and stuff like that. And it takes a while to do so. That's why it usually takes like 3 to 4 days for the VODs to get on YouTube. So that's why it takes a couple of days for the VODs as an explanation for that. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. We are going to be wrapping up our current replay cast of OlimoLeague, and we are getting ready for our next cast in 45 minutes, or sorry, 52 minutes. That's fine. In an hour. We're going to be back here in an hour. I do need some time to get all the overlays set up and ready. You know what? I can even just do something right now. Hold on. Bam! There we go. I can add all like the Twitch notifications and all that stuff. So I do need some time to get everything ready, everything sorted. Gonna get something to eat as well, and then we're gonna be back. Should I just leave the stream live? Tempting, Bob. I power mule. This gets me every time, so I try to get past Ravens. Understandable, Becco. Understandable. But yeah, I guess we may as well just leave the stream live, I guess. Yeah, why not? why not, Pappy? Why not? I mean, especially because we're going to go live in like half an hour anyway. So we're going to be going on an extended break here on the channel, and when we come back, we're going to have Sparkling Tuna Cup. If you're curious, what is Sparkling Tuna Cup? What are you talking about? Oh, right, I should also, bit of a PSA. Usually we do host our own weekly tournament on the weekend, usually Sundays. Sundays is our day for Sparkling Tuna Cup. Sparkling Tuna Cup is an open tournament, and fun fact, it is also funded by the community for the community as well. Let me just get rid of this. You can see actually underneath creator's name, our Patreon. That's the Patreon for the tournament for Sparkling Tuna Cup. We're almost at our next goal, and once we get there, we can boost the prize pool even further, and eventually pay out additional players as well. Currently, our tournament is very top heavy. Currently, only top 2 get paid out, but if we can reach our next stretch goal, then we can pay out top 4 as well. So again, our tournaments are funded via Patreon, so if you want to help fund us, if you want to help support us and help support StarCraft, you can do so via Patreon. And again, Sparkling Tuna Cup is an open weekly tournament. Every single week we have Sparkling Tuna Cup, usually on Sundays, but for the next 2 months, it's going to be here on Wednesday. For 2 months, you say? Why 2 months? Well, because this weekend is Masters Coliseum. Oh my god, thank you so much. God, thank you so much, StarCraft, for the tip, for the $10. Thank you. Do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Do appreciate it. It's thanks to the support that we get, whether it's donations, whether it's subscriptions, whether it's the Patreon, that we're able to fund our tournaments. So thank you so much. But again, this weekend is Master Coliseum. Master Coliseum is a tournament that is run by SC Boy. These are the people behind World Team League, but they're going to be hosting a big online event, and it lasts 2 months. And it goes every single week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So 3 days a week is dedicated to Master Coliseum. We, of course, are going to be casting it. We're going to be covering it for the next 2 months. And because it takes up 3 days, we have to reschedule. So our usual broadcasts, our usual tournaments that we cast over the weekend, like Sparkling Tuna Cup, like Master Swan Open, like Sea Duckling Open as well, we have to move it to another day. Or we could just not run it. But I mean, if we're getting money on Patreon to run the event, we're going to run the event, you know? So we could just, I guess, skip it, I guess, for the next 2 months. But so we're going to be rescheduling here to Wednesday. So here on Wednesdays, we have Sparkling Tuna Cup. Again, for the next 2 months, after Master Coliseum ends, then we can move it back to Sunday. And in general, Sunday is just a better day because players are more available because of the weekend. So the weekend is just typically a better day for an event like that. So I do apologize for the players that maybe are not as available in the middle of the week. But, I mean, if Master Coliseum is taking, like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like, those are, like, the peak days. Those are, like, the juicy days you want for a tournament. And if they're leaving us when it's like, what can we do? Like, where else can we go? So we're going to be hosting on Wednesday instead. And again, it's going to be in 45 minutes time. So again, that is our PSA. Again, once Master Coliseum wraps up, we'll go back to our regular scheduled broadcast. That is the plan. Is the plan here on the Cranky Ducklings. But again, the qualifiers for Master Coliseum are going to be this weekend, starting with the European qualifiers on Friday. Oh boy. No, sorry. Oh god. Starting tomorrow, actually, with the Asia qualifier. So Asia qualifiers are on Thursday, European qualifiers are on Friday, then we have the Korean qualifier on Saturday, and then we have the global qualifier on Sunday. So, so there we go. So 4 days, 4 qualifiers this weekend. Also, we have Cheeseadelphia on Saturday as well. So we have Cheeseadelphia, we have KSL on Saturday. We have KSL, we have the podcast, TT. It's a busy week. Busy week, Pappy. Busy week. But anyway, I've been yapping for too long. I'm going to go on a break. When we come back, we'll have the tuna. The tuna, Pappy. The tuna time is in an hour. See you then. Until then, take this time to get some snacks, get some food, get some water, drain your disruptors, massage your marines, hydrate all of your hydras, and tuck in your tempest, and get ready for some tuna action. See you guys in an hour. See you soon.